Hey guys, what's poppin'? What's good? This is your boy Brumal, and we are finally back. Oh my gosh, the date is January 2nd, 2025. It is the new year, guys. It is the new year. It is the new year. So excited for this year. I don't know what it is. I'm just really excited for this year. So yeah, you guys got a little bit of a timestamp of how long in between these reports. I started this playthrough almost a year ago, and I have nothing to show for it at this point for how early in the playthrough that we are. But anyways, guys, you guys already know how we do this channel. We like to put God first. So if you haven't already, I highly suggest you pause this video and go spend some time with God right now, whether that's praying or reading in your word. But you know, like, we like to put God first on this channel, guys. So I'm going to share with you guys from share with you guys some from my notes from what I've read in Matthew chapter 14, verses 1 through 2, where, you know, it talks about the death of John the Baptist. And this is the John the Baptist that baptized Jesus, or Yeshua, however you wish to pronounce his name, for those who aren't so versed with the Bible. I'm going to use the word Jesus because Yeshua is his actual name, but you know, we call him Jesus. Most people call him Jesus. But anyways, so John was actually put into prison because he challenged he challenged the legitimacy of Herod's divorce / remarriage. His divorce and remarriage as being incestuous, right? So Herod, from what I understand, Herod was a king, or at least some sort of ruler. I couldn't necessarily figure that out. I'm not the smartest guy, guys. I'm humble about that. You guys, I don't know everything, and sometimes things just fly over my head. But from what I can understand, he was some kind of ruler at the very least, from reading it, right? At the very least, he was some kind of ruler, or you could just say really important person. Now, the woman he was involved with was a woman named Herodias. So she sent her daughter to Herod on his birthday, and he was so enticed with her that he promised to give her whatever she wanted, right? So she asked for John the Baptist's head. Now, Herod actually kept John alive because John the Baptist was a prophet, and he feared of what the people would do if they found out that, like, oh, you killed a prophet. What are you doing? At least that's what I'm assuming for the most part. And yeah, but he already made that promise to Herodias's daughter, so he decided to keep it. And later John's disciples came and buried his body, and this was all of Herodias's plan. And what? Yeah, this is all a part of her plan. She was a very guilty and what is this word I use? Vindictive woman. I'm sorry, guys. This is like a little bit sloppy with it, but I did write this a couple of months ago. I have a lot of notes from me reading the Bible that I just wanted to share with you guys. In all honesty, I probably should have reread the chapter before doing that, but that's definitely something I'm going to do right now. Or not right now. That's definitely something that I'm going to do for later. When I look over my notes, I'm going to go back and try to find the actual scripture of what I'm sharing with you guys, just to refresh my memory, because there's nothing wrong with rereading stuff, because the more you read it, the better your memory of it is going to be. So yeah, just wanted to start off with that. And yeah, we are getting right back into this game, guys. We're getting right back into this game. A lot has happened. Nope, I don't want to do that. A lot has happened these past couple of months, but it's one of those things where it's just like there's a lot of negative that actually happened, but I don't necessarily want to bring anybody's moods down. But I'm feeling great today. So if you guys want to see the new ornaments, I did play this a couple I believe I played this like last week just so I can get the ornaments up. So yeah, we have this is what everyone's things look like for right now. Their ornaments. Not too much with Tita. Got to bring hers back up, and I had to get Joshua up too. I had to get him up in level as well. Where's his level at? Yeah, Joshua's level 105 because he was like 102 when we got him. 106 for Tita, 107, and 107. All right, so as of right now, we are good to go. I don't have anything equipped on Joshua at the moment because I don't really think anything I have will actually benefit him at the moment. Other than just this regular stuff. I couldn't buy any weapons for him. But yeah, nothing really. Prevents KO, sure. We'll put that on it. No, not the puppet proxy. Let's I think it breaks, right? Yeah, it breaks afterwards. Prevents mute. Sure, why not? We'll put the crush charm on him because I've killed a few of those puffin things, or palms, that's what they're called. All right, so I had to make some changes because we actually, for this next part, we need Julia. We actually need Julia, so I had to take all the stuff off of Tita, and I gave all of Tita's ornaments to Julia. So Tita's basically running on empty right now. I could just slap some random stuff into her, but we don't need Tita for the moment, so it is all Gucci. So the next area that we are going to go to, we are actually, if I can remember how to get there. How do I open the map? Oh, right. All right, I'm sitting here looking for my phone. I actually was stepping on it. You were stepping on your phone? Yep, that happens. And that happened. It's fine. We don't need to worry about that. Oh no, Julia doesn't have an S-Craft. Golly. Ah, bro. All right, guys, so we're going to the castle. I guess I could have just used that door to warp that door to get back here. But yeah, this door wouldn't open if we didn't have Julia with us, apparently. Well, someone really knows how to give people a scare. This seems to be quite an old castle, so it's certainly fitting for something like this. I'd personally dock points for overdoing the theatrics, however. Well, I can't bear to stand outside here a moment longer. We should make our way inside at once. Yeah, we should. Alright, let's do this. Alright, but before we go in, give me a sec. Alrighty, guys. We are back at the castle. After this, I'm gonna go end up grabbing me a gyro sandwich, y'all, or a gyro sandwich, however, with a side of fried mushrooms. I love me some fried mushrooms, y'all. Well, there doesn't seem to be anyone inside. We're not alone, though. Be careful. They are gathering. All right, so we're just gonna get bum rushed right out from the get-go. Just ghosts. We got this. Here comes the welcoming party. Oh, goddess. Grant peace to these poor lost souls. Well, let's get it. Remote. Oh, crap. I forgot to take Josette off of the backup thing. Doesn't matter. All right, let's see. What are you guys allergic to? You guys are highly allergic to fire. And it just so happens that Kevin doesn't know any fire attacks because he's garbage. All right. So I guess any other attack will do. Let's just go and use the good old Ascension because we love Ascension. All right, I know you have fire. She doesn't necessarily... Julie can just attack normally. Joshua, you got the flame arrow as well. Oh, strength is down? Okay. That's not fun. Alright. That's all you can do? Strength is down. It's 0 Garb. I think we just use regular Firebolt. Yeah, regular Firebolt was enough.
Alright, what's next?
2088, 88, that's fine. Not that. Ooh, got a lot of Wind Sepith. EP charge, save repinning. Alright. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to find. Where's everyone gone? I don't know, but we should start looking right away. Even if no one's here, we might be able to find some kind of clue as to where they are now. I can only hope so. In particular, We should focus our search on the throne room, royal guard room, royal keep, and the sealed area. Those seem the most likely areas to house clues. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have to go to all those areas. However, what I want to do first is go through... I do want to go through every single room to find loot, because there is loot pretty much everywhere in this castle at the moment. So yeah, if I do come across an event, I will be surely to let you guys, edit to that, because we've already seen this castle. We know what it's about. Oh, we have a monument over here, so I can restore HP and EP. Alrighty, so we're going up to the balcony. I got everything. All we got was a glam choker plus. Yeah, a glam choker plus and pearl earrings, some Zerum powder. That's the good stuff. Zerum powder gives us a revive with CP. Glam choker, didn't really look at that, but that's an equip. Pearl earrings, don't remember what they do. And on the bottom one, we had a shield 2 for a what's it called, for an ornament, and a Tira Balm, just health, and some recipes. We got Coinly Cookie and Fluffy Crepe. So yeah, young man's voice. Ugh. Stay away. Stay away. Is that old boy? What? No. That was a human voice, wasn't it? So there's someone still safe here. We should hurry and find them right away. Alright. Yeah, so let's see. Who is that? Oh, really? Gilbert? I forgot. He's like, what did I do to deserve this? Stay back. Don't come any closer, please. What is this curious spectacle? Crap, I've forgotten all about him. So had I. I suppose it's no surprise that he ended up here, however. Sucks to admit, but you're right. And it sucks even more because I've got a whole lot of questions I want to ask him. And the only way of getting them is to bail him out. This music. Get away from him! If you are unable to leave behind your attachment to this world, allow us to help you. Wow, that's a messed up place. That's a messed up thing to say. Anyways, what are you guys? What are you wonderful, angelic, model human beings doing here? Save the sweet talking for later. First, we need to take these things out. Just stay here and don't get in our way. Dang, it's crazy on how rude people can be to somebody, but granted, Gilbert does deserve it, but it's just like, dang, yo. Alright, so this fight isn't really all that hard. Okay, so Mirage and Water. Yeah, I've already used that. Ah, you missed. You suck! You didn't miss, but your damage is horrible. Eat rocks, buddy. I don't remember if these guys explode. I think they explode. I hope they don't explode, because I honestly do not remember if they explode or not. Yep, they explode. Old girl is eating it the most right now. There we go. Easy fight. Easy fight with well, yeah, not barely, but with little experience, because this game hates me. Ooh, there we go. So how have you guys been? Any new games you guys are waiting to come out? I'm alive. Oh, thank you so much. You saved... Dang, just pulled out the sword already. Now it's time for you to answer some questions for us. Is there anything that you'd like to ask him, Captain? As it so happens, yes. How exactly did you come to be here? Gilbert, I believe. Do you know anything regarding how the capital came to be this way? No, I don't. I just woke up and found myself here in the port. I don't know why or how. I went into town, but there was no one there. Just a bunch of weird armored knights. I started running away from them, and next thing that I knew, I found myself in the castle. So you were sent to a different place than us, huh? Too bad the city had already gone weird by the time that you woke up. I was kind of banking on you witnessing whatever happened here. Well, boo-hoo for you. Well, I've got something I want to ask you, too. Is Ouroboros involved in this? So you're here too, Joshua? Of course not. If they were, I obviously wouldn't be I obviously would be the first to know. I wouldn't be so sure about that. More like the last, yeah, exactly. What should we do with him, Kevin? Disarm him and tie him up? It's fine. He's not worth the trouble. We did beat him after all in the beginning of the game, if I remember correctly. He doesn't seem to know anything worthwhile, and he'd just get in our way, to be honest. I suppose that's true. Well, that's all of the business that we have with you. Kindly remove yourself from our sight. Think that you can just make out to be some kind... Wait, what? Make me out to be some kind of useless fuck, do you? Well, you'll regret this. When I find a way out of this place, you're gonna be begging me to share it with you, but I won't. I mean, if you make it out of the place, why would you come back to tell them? Anyways. You can wander here, lost for all of eternity, for all I care. That boy dipped. I can't help but feel a little concerned. I hope he doesn't... I hope he doesn't end up causing any trouble after being left on his own. I'm sure it'll be fine. He seems like the type who could worm his way out of any situation. Any situation that you hand him. I believe we wasted enough of our time on him. We shall resume exploring the castle. Alrighty, so we saved Gilbert. Or was y'all expecting that? No. Anyways. Alright, so we found a new star. I think this is a star door. Alright. Bring to me the boy with eyes of amber and the princess with an indomitable will. Only then shall the door open. Alright, so we know the boy with amber eyes is Joshua. And we only know one princess, and that's Chloe. So we're going to need Chloe and come back to that one later. I don't remember what that other star door was in front of the castle was. But, yeah, we found an attack 2 one over there. I believe there's a chest over here, yeah. What do we got? Tear bomb. Bro, he just came out of nowhere. Alright. Now we're in the throne room. I believe this is the throne room. No, the balcony? Yeah, this is the balcony where we fought, Ooh, what was his name? Crap, Joshua's brother, I guess if you wanted to call it. Louve. On the first game. What? What the? Thank you for coming this far. I entrust this to you. Please, Who or what was that? A ghost? Perhaps not. There was something familiar about it. At the very least, it didn't seem like any ordinary ghost. Yeah, it kind of looked like Chloe a little bit, the sprite. But yeah, we got the treasure key. All right, so I know where we need to put the treasure key. The treasure key is actually, excuse me. The treasure key is actually, oops, I went to the wrong star door. Castle Hall, that's where I wanted to go to. Here, oh, well, I was going to the monuments. Yeah, so it's actually, you guys remember the entrance to the final dungeon in the first game? That's where we use the treasure key for. I just need to remember how to get back there. I think it's down here, but give me a sec. All right, we unlocked the door. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, because this took us underneath Grancel Castle. Is this some sort of air elevator? Yes, it connects to the castle and a ruined 500 arch below it, but this doesn't make any sense. You're telling me Yeah, you're telling me what's going on here. I read that wrong. Anyways, I'm not following. Well, when I first came to Libero, Julia led me through this room and into an area below. But this isn't how the room was. It was way tidier. Indeed, to my knowledge, the room was put in order and then locked. And I was under the impression it was to remain that way. I have seen it this way before, once before, though. Yeah, so have I. It's exactly how I remember it when... Yeah, this is exactly how I remember it being when we came here during the coup d'etat. And that's what I was thinking of as well. Are you trying to suggest that we may have gone back in time? I find it impossible to believe that may have been the case. But how else could I explain this? Of course, I could be mistaken, and yet... Well, if we're gonna follow what that ghost seems to want us to do, then we'll keep it up and hope for more answers along the way. Time to climb on board and see what's waiting for us. Right. Alrighty, let's see what's waiting for us. Let's go down. We already know what's waiting for you. It's a boss battle. Is it really a boss battle? Wait, yeah, it is. I don't know why I mixed the voices. I used the high-pitched voice for y'all thoughts. Anyways. Oh my. Yep. We were here 2 games ago, guys. Crazy, right? Alrighty. We're not going to be able to get through here. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get through here without a lot of preparation beforehand. Might I suggest that we return to base for now? I think we should go a little further inside and see what the state of the ruin itself is first. Kind of hard to know what to prepare for if we don't know what fiends we're going to be up against. True enough. Let's advance a little further before returning to the garden then. I wanted to return to the garden and change my party, but you know what? For the sake of the story, let's continue. Alrighty. I don't have a map of this area. I just want to see. But yeah, we fought pink-haired girl Carone, I think was that her name? This can't be right. Impossible. Oh, this is the one room where I think this is the room that we unsealed the final boss. Is something wrong? Something wrong? Oh yeah, something's wrong, alright. Has the entire layout of the area changed? It is without a doubt. This area should be a corridor that leads to the first 3-way junction. How is this even possible? I don't think you're mistaken. Well, now it all makes sense. You're probably on the right track, Kevin. Yeah, you noticed too, huh? Well, if you're backing me up, I'm more than confident now. What is it? Have you discovered something? Maybe. But let's head down the elevator and find out first. I'm almost sure that the answers are gonna be waiting for us somewhere ahead. Alright. Let's be sure that we're ready for anything. Yep, I'm just saving after every conversation now, since saving doesn't take that long. Because I do feel like I'm going to get clobbered by this boss. I know there's a boss coming. This just isn't possible. How are we on the lowest floor of the ruin already? Could the space that we're in be distorted? Nah, that alone wouldn't explain how the entire layout of the place has changed. Let's just keep up the pace. I've got a feeling there's gonna be something or someone waiting for us not too far ahead. Alright. Let's just be sure that we're ready. You guys keep saying that. But I'm not seeing a save point. Not a save point, but a point for me to like a monument thing. Oh, there's one right there. Alright. So, that's definitely right there. We'll go ahead and save again. If this boss gets too hard, then I can always come back here and swap out some characters. But we're gonna try to do it with the party, like with the current party, because the only people who can switch out are Joshua and Julia, and I think these two actually bring dialogue for this particular area. I think, I could be wrong. Heaven? Yeah, it's that smell again. The same one that you smelled before before that coffin-like devil appeared. Oh yeah, sulfur. Was it sulfur? Where's it coming from? So, you noticed the smell, did you? The dogs of the church have good noses, if nothing else. I don't remember the voice I did for this guy. I know who it is, but I just can't remember the voice that I did for him. Who's there? It said horse voice, so... Oh, is this a different guy? No. Yeah, I do remember this guy. We only voiced him once. I just don't remember the tone I used. Who are you? I was wondering when you finally show your face. You're the Lord that knight spoke of, aren't you? I suppose I am. I do, after all, rule the land of Phantasma. Such a name is only fitting. You may call me Lord of Phantasma, if you so wish. No. The Lord of Phantasma? Indeed. That's not a name ever mentioned in your beloved testaments, is it, Reese Argent? So you know who I am, too. Someone's brushed up on their homework. That's enough time spent on trivial greetings. Listen to me, Lord of Phantasma, or whatever your name is. If all we've seen here is your doing, then return Grancel to the way it used to be at once. Should you refuse to comply, I shall cut you down here myself. My, your request is so meaningless. I scarcely know how to respond. There's no harm in devotion. But done in excess, it can serve to cloud your eyes from the truth. Well, do you understand now, Julia Schwarz? What? I see my suspicions were right after all. The Grancel that we've been fighting our way through isn't even the real thing, is it? It's just an imitation of it. A replica of the city created here in Phantasma. That can't be. Could that really be true? If we assume that it is, everything falls into place. Everything we thought was strange suddenly makes complete sense. How the giant black gate appeared at the city entrance, how it ended up completely devoid of people. Even how the room with the elevator went back to the way that it used to be, and the sealed area structure completely changed. Am I on the right track, Joshua? Precisely. Oh dear. You're a little too capable for your own good. If only you can be more darling and naive. It would make things much more fun for me. Oh my gosh, I just heard my voice. It probably doesn't sound any different to you, but it sounds different to me and it hurts. Hold on. I always have to bring a beverage when I'm doing this, when I'm reading this much. Alright. Do I look like I care about whether you're having fun or not? All I care about is Estelle's safety. But of course. Still, much like Julia Schwarz's devotion to those she served, love too can serve to keep the truth forever out of reach. Is that not so, Joshua Bright? So, all this time Her Majesty and Princess Claudia were safe. Oh, Adios. Thank you for your unwavering mercy. There's only one God, and that's the God of the Bible. Sorry, I had to put... Actually, no, I'm not sorry, but I had to put that in there. Oh, your relief strikes me as coming more than a little prematurely. Whoever said that those you care about are safe, it wasn't me. Pardon? No. Does that contain... Think of this as a final reward placed for you to earn on this second plane. Of course, rewards aren't given for free. If you wish to earn it, you'll have to overcome a trial first. Well, let's try to overcome that trial. The final boss from the first game? Might as well be since we're here. It's fitting. Let's beat that up. That is not the final boss of the first game. I don't know what that is. That doesn't look friendly. You got 2 maces? Huh? The devil. This is another of this is another okay. This is another of the 77 devils mentioned in the testaments. One of the 2 gatekeepers of Gena and the leader of the vast army minutes. So, for those who are new to the series, or for those who just probably forgot, Gena is hell in this game. Anyways, Rostam the Savage. Ugh. Are you insane? How do you think that you can handle something that powerful after bringing it to life? I need not worry, for I have you to defeat it for me. Enjoy. Alright. Yeah. Oof. He gets to attack first? No, all his clowns get to attack first. Gosh, they do a lot of damage. Ah, crap. Okay, Joshua's blinded, so he can only use arts at the moment. Let's see, what are these clowns allergic to? Absolutely nothing. This is going to be fun!
I hold in my hand the chalice of the lights at Grancel.
Upon the golden wings of battle, descending to that land to rescue wayward souls.
I figured he was gonna kill Julia. Alright, good. Couldn't make it to Julia, but oh well. Julia won't get the experience, but it's not like I can't level her up later. This was my second try, by the way. But it's okay. It's okay. I can level up Julia later on my own, so it's fine. She didn't miss much. That thing was crazy. I can't believe we were able to defeat it. Yeah, I can't believe it either. But now. This was truly a delightful spectacle. Well, take your reward. You've earned it. Oh? I believe that's Chloe. Thank goodness. Well, I'm glad that I'm glad that we got it for you, Julia. Surprised you make good on your promises. Now, you ready to cut down to the chase? What do you want from us? What the heck is the point of all of this? Poor Kevin Graham. Poor pitiful Kevin. Please try not to let me down any more than you already have. I am a phantasm. I am a phantasm. A shadow. Much as a shadow only exists when there is something to cast it out. Or cast it. I too only exist because of something within your number. Do you grasp my meaning? What? Kevin? How could I? You're just spouting nonsense. If you think being all cryptic is gonna confuse us and lead us astray, you're very much mistaken, buddy. True enough, sprouting cryptic nonsense is simply what I do. That is what you believe, is it? Then it must be true. You? Oh, screw you. Okay. Perhaps I ought to go by a different name after all. How do you think Lord of Nonsense sounds? More fitting, perhaps. I said screw you! Dang, shot the man. Kevin? What I want to know is how was Kevin able to reload those arrows so fast? Last time I checked, crossbows only get one bolt. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Don't worry. That's literally just a shadow. It is? Oh. So that was a body double. Or an empty shell is more appropriate in this case. Must have switched while we were fighting the devil. I commend you for noticing. Still, your role on this plane is now over. Add the wings of white to your number. Oh yeah, the falcon. And journey on deeper into the abyss you stand inside. I shall be waiting our next encounter. Sorry, Julia, you weren't able to get the experience you deserved, but hey. I mean, the game is going to get all out of whack anyways with the splitting of parties and all that, so I'm not too bummed out about her dying. But yeah. And grinding is pretty easy in this game too. As long as we find a spot where we can find shiny palms, I can grind to my heart's content and have enough sepith to sell to get more money, to get more mirror. But yeah. Anyways. Please. They take their overblown theatrics way too seriously. Our Resident Evil doer is going to have to work on their act if they want to sound like anything more than a walking cliche. Anyways, we're done here. And we've got ourselves another ceiling stone to open up. So, let's mosey on back to the base. I think we all know who's inside at this point. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, and that is the end of chapter 2, guys. So, yeah. I wasn't expecting it to end that early. We didn't get that much to, like, literally the recording is an hour, but I have a lot of stuff that I have to, I have a lot of stuff that I need to cut. So I'm pretty sure that, I'm pretty sure, let me see. Yeah. So, got a lot of stuff that I gotta cut. I don't remember everything that happened in this chapter because I didn't rewatch stuff. I should have just rewatched, but yeah, like I said, we all know who was inside there. For those who don't know, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but if you guys have been paying attention throughout the entire story so far, and I mean from Trails 1 to 3 right now, or Trails in the Sky 1 to 3 right now, you guys should already have a good idea who's inside that the thing. But with that being said, guys, we are going to call it quits here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, everyone, and God bless.